Good morning, my precious peeps. Today is Easter Sunday, 2019. And so I'm on my way to pick up my mother. We're going to go to church. And then when we come back, we're going to make cream of mushroom soup in my Instant Pot so that we can make the green bean casserole that I have to make to bring to my niece's house today. So that's the plan. I'll be back with my mother after church. Come join me. We're back from church.
Yeah.
It was a great service.
It was great.
It was very nice. So, but now we have to hurry up and get cooking that the cream of mushroom soup for the green bean casserole because we only have a couple hours now. So, all right. Okay, I'm going to start. I'm going to first show you the ingredients.
All right.
And Mom, and then you can test it when it's all done.
All right.
Okay, so first I'm going to show you we have these wonderful white mushrooms. I have a pound of these. And I bought the sliced, but then I went ahead and further chopped them much smaller, you know, since they're going to be in a green bean casserole. If I was just going to eat it as cream of mushroom soup, I would likely just keep them just sliced and have nice hearty pieces. But for the green bean casserole, I think diced is better. So I diced those up. Here we have chicken stock from Kirkland. This is from Costco. It's organic, so I like this brand. I have some heavy whipping cream. I either get it at Meijer's or I get it at Aldi's. I have minced garlic, just 2 tablespoons. Chopped onion, just 2 tablespoons. This is just a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, which is our thickener. This is Bob's Red Mill. And this lasts forever. It goes bad before you actually use it all, because I mean, we're going to use a 1/4 teaspoon in a whole recipe. But you have to have it. It's our thickening agent. I have some pepper and some butter. So, onto the Instant Pot here. I plugged it in, and we're going to turn it on. Let's open it up. Take the trivet out. I have a mini, which is a 3-quart Instant Pot that I got for Christmas for my sister. I love it. It's perfect for me because I'm just a household of one. So the larger ones just didn't work for me. But there are some things that I can't make in my Instant Pot, or I have to chop it down into a smaller batch, which is fine because I am only cooking for one. And leftovers, of course. All right, so first I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of butter right here. And this is, I just eyeball it, you know. I cook really easy. I'm not a stickler about the recipe. That there looks like about 3 tablespoons to me. In the pot it goes. I'm going to put this on saute and just put it on, let's see, adjust it. Yeah, we'll just put it on a normal saute, which it automatically goes to 30 minutes, but it's not going to be that long. We're just going to saute down the mushrooms, the onion, and there it goes. It's ready to roll. So I have the butter, putting in 2 tablespoons of the chopped onion. The garlic, we don't want to burn it, so we're not putting it in yet. So we're going to put in the mushrooms in with the onion. Now in my 3-quart, this is like, I mean, it's like right here. So that's gonna take a little bit to saute down. So when they're sauteed down, here I can even show you what it looks like right now. And I'll be back when they're sauteed down. One little thing I forgot to do is put the lid on. You have to make sure that it's on sealing. It is on. It's ready to go. So it is now sauteing. And when it's ready to be released, then we will be back, release the pressure cooker, and continue adding the remaining ingredients. All right, the great thing about the Instant Pot is it lets you know when it's done. It just goes ahead and turns off. So now we're very carefully just going to move it to the side. Watch your finger. It's better to grab a hot pad. I have silicone, and just put it in the way of it so that you don't steam your hand off. Ooh. There it goes. You also want to make sure that it's not underneath your cabinet. So make sure that you place your Instant Pot out more into the open air. So there it goes. Much different than the old pressure cookers that my mom used to cook her spare ribs and sauerkraut in. I remember that thing taking like hours on the stove.
I know.
Right?
Right.
Yeah, now it just cooks instantly. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Open her up. As soon as it's done, it's almost done. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add the chicken stock. While I'm waiting for that to conclude, I want to show you my channel is going to be based off of this book to begin with because I like all the recipes that are in here. I bought this book on Amazon, the I Love My Instant Pot Keto Diet cookbook, and everything in here is like just like me, real fast, simple, and easy. So, yeah, I love this, and I'll tell you the macros after we are done. Okay, so with that being said, we're ready to take off the lid. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so our mushrooms. Oh, it looks lovely. All right, let's see. Let me see if I can show this to you. Okay, it's a little hot. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Oop. Can you see those lovely mushrooms? Oh, it smells so good. You smell it, Mama?
I sure can.
Okay. All right, so next we add 2 cups. This is a 4-cupper, but I have 2 cups of the organic chicken broth that I'm going to add in there. I have a 1/2 cup of the heavy whipping cream. First, we are going to now add in the garlic. I believe I'm just going to double check the recipe book here. It's on page 50 of this here book. And yeah, add broth, salt, and pepper. We're going to add some pepper. Just like a 1/2 teaspoon each of salt and pepper. That's good. A little salt. I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of garlic. All right, so we're going to hold off on the heavy whipping cream and the xanthan gum at this moment. Now, we are just going to pressure cook this now for only 3 minutes. So I'm going to put the lid back on. See, this is just so easy. All right, saute. Pressure cook for 3 minutes. Pressure cook 3 minutes. we did our sauteing. So I set it for only 3 minutes and let her rip. Put it back on sealing. I'll be back. So while we're waiting for the pressure cooker to be done with its 3 minutes, I figured I would tell you about the Campbell's mushroom soup. Now, it's not that it's horrible. If you're just low carb, it's okay to have the Campbell's mushroom soup without making it from scratch. But if you're keto, you know, there's wheat in here and there's vegetable oil, and so there's not some, you know, great, there's these ingredients are not keto. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but making it from scratch is also half the carbs. The Campbell's soup is 8 carbs. And, let's see, 2 fibers, 1 sugar, 1 gram of protein. But yeah, it has wheat flour and it has modified food starch. So those are non-keto ingredients. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world if you use this, but it's just better to make everything fresh with whole foods. So, that's all I want to tell you about Campbell's soup. Okay. It looks like the little thingamajig popped up. That means we can open the lid, that it's safe to open the lid. So it's been 3 minutes. Oh, now we can vent it. Oh, where's my... The Instant Pot can be dangerous, so it's important. Oh, there goes my light again. So it's very important to, I like the silicone. I got a Cuisinart here. These silicone hot pads, they're the best because they're good to like 500 degrees. I do have my oven preheated for 375, and I sprayed this pan with avocado oil spray that I got at Costco. Comes in a 2-pack, and I put in, I like the French style beans, so I put in 3 cans of the butter kernel sliced green beans into my pan here. So now we are just waiting on the soup to put it all together and get the green beans into the oven. So, next what we're going to do is add the heavy whipping cream and the xanthan gum to thicken it up because it's going to be pretty thin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and then let the cream of mushroom soup, you know, cool off a little bit so it doesn't burn my mommy's tongue. And we're going to try it for you. We'll be back in a flash. Look at this cream of mushroom soup. Oh, it smells really good, and those chunks are wonderful. But I'm just cooling it off for my mother. She stepped outside off the patio. So I'm just going to set it down and cool off over here. So now, to my green bean mixture here. I just have the green beans down at this point. And I have a cup of sour cream here, Daisy, sour cream. And then I figure that the Campbell's tomato soup is like 10 1/4 ounces per can, so I have 30 ounces, really about 33 ounces of the cream of mushroom soup in here. I did put in more xanthan gum and let it sit for a while, another 1/4 teaspoon, but the recipe only calls for a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, but I think I would even use a little more for soup if I was going to be eating it as soup. But for this, since I'm mixing it with sour cream, I have a little more other textures going on. Oh, I have to mix it in here first. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, nice. Slow. The oven is already preheated at 375. I'm just going to mix this. Just the sour cream and the cream of mushroom soup. And I'm just going to pour this mixture over my green beans. totally keto. Some nice added fat, healthy fat. And this is going to be the best green bean casserole because everybody makes the same darn one. Cream of mushroom soup, some French fried onions, and green beans. So, now, I'm just going to mix this around, even out my mushrooms. Oven's preheated to 375. Mother, you want to come look at this?
Alright, I'll be right there. I'm folding the blanket.
Okay. Oh, this looks wonderful.
I was outside with the puppy.
I saw that.
I tied him up.
So now, as you can see, oh, good. So you can see,
Oh,
here's my creamy. Isn't it creamy?
It's creamy and rich.
Mm-hmm. It tastes really good with a lot of that sour cream. And then these French fried onions. Now, these are for 2 tablespoons. It's 3 carbs. So these really are not that bad. It's still a keto meal, just as long as it fits in your macros, as they say. So I'm going to... Oh, before I do that, Mother, here's a spoon. I was cooling off your cream of mushroom soup right here. There, come back over here so they can see you. Here you go. Try it.
Okay.
So there was enough for her to have that bowl of soup and for me to put this on a triple batch, really, essentially, of the green bean casserole. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have a bite. So meaty. Not even close to Campbell's soup. That's delicious. I know delicious is hard to explain, but it is thick, rich, hearty. That'll fill you up. All right, so I'm going to go. Very good. It's very good. Yeah, definitely try that one. Buy that cookbook. You'd be pleased.
Can I have some onions?
Oh, sure. Yeah. See, these onions are even good in the soup. All right, so I'm just going to pour these on top, spread them out, and pop this baby in the oven for about 35 minutes. And we'll be back and you can see the final finished product when it comes out of the oven. All right, I almost forgot. But I didn't. Good thing before it went into the oven. So the last step, I do have my French fried onions all, spread out. But I have this Parmesan, grated Parmesan cheese. I have 5 ounces of this. And to that, I'm adding just a little bit, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. And a 1/4 teaspoon, of course, these are optional. But I like garlic and I love onion, of the onion powder. So both powders. And I'm just mixing that in with my Parmesan cheese like so. There you go. And then I'm going to sprinkle the Parmesan all over the top. And then put it in the oven. It's going to be fantastic. Hey there. Okay, so I just wanted to chime in while that green bean casserole is in the oven to give you the macros on the creamy mushroom soup. So, all right, the calories are 219. Let's see, they're saying that this whole thing serves 4. So that was like, yeah, it's really over 4 cups of soup. So I guess you would say that that would be for a full cup of soup. So 219 calories, 5.2 grams of protein, 1.6 grams of fiber. Net carbs are 4.4 grams, 19.3 grams of fat, 313 milligrams of sodium, and carbs, 6 grams. That's total carbs, 4.4 net. Sugar comes to 3.4 grams for the 4 cups. So there you have it. And the last thing is going to be, I have to change my clothes back into my Easter clothing, and I will continue on with the video after the green bean casserole is done. If you want to keep on watching, you could see a little bit of my life and my family at my niece's house. At my niece's house for Easter. We're gonna have an Easter egg hunt and all that good old fun. So this will be a carb up day. So there's that. And then, but starting tomorrow, I am going to embark on an egg fast because ever since my mother-in-law's funeral, it's been a hard time. And I've been having a hard time getting back on that keto train. So tomorrow, we're going to pump start that with an egg fast. Thanks for watching, and I hope you keep on watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Try this recipe. It's wonderful. Thank you. Well, there it is. I just got it out of the oven. Oh, it smells so good. But this does need to sit and set for a while because, you know, it's made out of heavy whipping cream. It is thickening up quite a bit. Even in just the last minute that I've taken it out of the oven. So I will transport it into this. And I'm going to bring these flowers for Erica, my niece. It's the first time that she's hosting any event at all since she's been married, and it's been about 4 or 5 years. So this is her first event ever at her house. So they're making lamb. This will be interesting. All right, we'll see you later on today for Easter.